Hey guys, we're recording now. So I am going to hop in and do my presentation real quick so I can respect your time as long as me getting on with my day too. So I'm going to share my screen if I can figure it out. Okay, y'all get ready. Oh. Okay, how to share your brand of awesome here on social media. This is going to be the nitty gritty on how to share your message in a positive and inspirational way. I know both of you, both that are attending right now, know this, but it's always a good reminder. And I always seem to, every time I watch a social media presentation, I always get something that clicks different for me on that day. So maybe something like that will happen for one of you. Okay, first things first, actually, announcements. If you have not listened to the Monday wake up call, do it. You can do the callback number this week or see it on your Coach Online office as a playback. It's a really cool thing. I love listening to it off my computer because it's kind of podcast-like, and I can pause it and whatever I need to do. Thrive's call is tonight at 8:30 Central Standard Time, which is 9:30 for you, Amanda. It's Amy sharing about the power of threes, and she uses the exact same form that we have in our team files. It's from Micah Folsom. It rocks. It's amazing. It's what I used for over a year and had great success with. I have now moved on to an app that I use to help me keep track and do follow-ups. But the power of threes, great way to get started, great way to track what you're doing in your business. And Amy's going to walk us through that this evening. And she is like the guru of the power of threes. She does it every day without fail. That's her jam. So that will be a great call. Wednesday at 1 o'clock Central Standard Time, 2 for you, Amanda, is my sneak peek webinar. I'm trying something new this time, just a question and answer session with people. I don't know how many are going to attend. I haven't had any commitments on the RSVP other than one of my coaches. I forget what I was going to say. So I don't know if I'm going to do it. If I do not get clients to join in on it, I don't know if I'm going to actually follow through and do it. I may delay it a week so I have more time to invite. Thursday at 8:30 is Team Infinity call, which is my upline coach Carrie's call. I don't know what it is this week, but she always has great guest speakers and she shares the link with us. And I'll let her share that in a minute if she knows. And I think that's it. Okay. So first things first, we're going to do a little pep talk because all part of being sharing on social media is being vulnerable and sharing your story and being okay with being you. And this is huge. And I know it's a big step, but it is absolutely essential to get your story out there and to get people to follow you and to inspire others. You never know who's watching you. So what you believe in yourself is what alters what you can achieve. So if you don't think you can achieve something, guess what? You're not going to achieve it. If you believe that you can do whatever amazing thing that you dream of doing, you're going to achieve it because you see it, you can envision it, and you have the steps to get there. So if you need new beliefs, I thought I misspelled that for a second. You need new beliefs to get new results. What does this mean? It means throw yourself into professional development. It means doing positive affirmations, no matter how silly it seems, looking in the mirror, believing new beliefs about yourself and saying them to yourself until you believe it for yourself. Sometimes you win and sometimes you learn. Look at failures as learning opportunities. You just keep trying. You fell forward. Sometimes that post completely flops. You get no reaction with it. Sometimes it's unbelievable the reaction you get with it. Sometimes you run a challenge group and have maybe only 2 people in it instead of like a group of 10 or 15 that you were hoping for. But the thing is, you just keep doing it and you learn from those experiences and you just get better and better and better. You don't have to be perfect to start. You just have to start to be perfect. Just put in the effort, be consistent, and be you. I cannot say that enough. Don't say, I can't. Instead, say, how can I? So if you come across the challenge or if you feel like you are facing an obstacle that seems impossible, think through how you can get through it. And if you need help doing that, professional development will help you. I can help you. Other coaches on our team can help you. All you have to do is reach out and ask for help. And not, oh my gosh, this is happening. Like, hey, do y'all have suggestions? How can I? We're always going to look at the positive way of getting through it. Never put in that extra stumbling block for yourself saying, I can't. There is no such thing as luck. You can look at the top 10 coaches or the elite coaches or whoever you want to idolize. It's not by luck. They got there by busting their tail and working it like a girl boss. They put hustle in their day. And just like Melanie Mitro said, until the very last fingernail tip, she would scrape and scrape and scrape until she had no more fingernails left. So preparation meets opportunity. You bust it. There's no such thing as luck. You got to work for it. Goal setting. This is huge. Write it down. It makes it more real. If you really want to be bold and really want to go after your goals, make a vision board that you see every day. Vocalize your goals out to our team. Contact me. Make yourself accountable to it. Let's run this race together. Do either one of you have questions or comments before I carry on? Carrie has her dream board. Okay. The biggest thing I want you guys to remember when it comes to social media is, why did you get started? Why are you doing this? Because you need to connect to your story. This is what keeps you going. I've had a lot of struggles in this business. I've had a lot of disappointments. I've had losing rank. I've had frustrations. But the only thing keeping me going when I don't feel like going is my why. And my why is my family and being healthy and having energy to be with them and do things with them and be an amazing mom and wife. And I always have to remind myself of my why. So that is what's going to keep you going. But it's also part of your story and how you can share on social media. So just the breadcrumbs of your story. Why did you get started? How did you feel? What obstacles have you had in your past that you have overcome that could possibly inspire others? What things have you gone without? How did that make you feel? How did it affect the quality of your life? I want you to really think through it all of how you can touch people. Like, I've had infertility struggles. I've had an adoption loss. I've had a kid addicted to drugs. I have a son, the same son, that's in prison now. Not all great stories, but you know what? Those stories can help touch people in a way that not everyone else has an understanding of. I might speak to someone who is facing infertility or the struggle of wanting to have a baby or going through the adoption process that other coaches don't have the know-how on. And so think of what connects you to you and how you can share your struggles. Something else I want you to think of is 1 year from now, What things do you want to have? What experiences do you want to go through? What places do you want to see? What is your light at the end of the tunnel? It's showing my internet's kind of going wonky, so I'm sorry if I go crazy. What dreams do you have, and what picture did you just paint in your mind? Share that story. In a company that focuses a lot on Success Club points and rank, remember the base of the company. We are here to stop the trend of obesity and help as many people as possible. So you can have anything you want in life as long as you help others get what they want. So you are, I love it. In one of my previous trainings with Sarah Dan, she talked about, where we began was Island A, and our results were Island B. The ship is Beachbody. You are not Beachbody. You are just using Beachbody tools to help people get from Island A to Island B. You know what it felt like to be sick and tired of being sick and tired, unhealthy, overweight, whatever the case might be. And you are going on your journey, your cruise, let's just have it be a tropical cruise, to your results island. And you know the way to get there, and you know the tools to use. So just focus on helping others, and the rest will just happen organically. Okay, so social media. How many times do you need to share a day? You need to share at least 4 times a day. Some people are like, whoa, that's a lot. Some days I share more than that. Make one about health and fitness. You can show a picture of your lunch. You can show your shake. You can show your fitness, a sweaty selfie. You can talk about the program you're doing. Transformation Tuesdays, all that kind of Flex Friday. Those are your health and fitness posts. You just do one of those a day. The next one is a motivational post. Make it you, for the love of God. Do not share a Google image. Stand out from the crowd. If you find a great Google image with an amazing motivational quote, awesome. Steal that quote and put it on a picture of you, or a picture you took of your kids, or whatever the case might be that matches that quote. Make it you, make it stand out and be different than what other people can just go grab off the internet. And then just share 2 lifestyle posts. Share about your family, share about the activities you're doing, the freedom that you have from working at home, whatever the case might be. Just 2 of those posts a day. And you can share them whenever you want. Mix it up, do however, but just make sure you get those 4 times a day. So what exactly do you share? Okay, there's always theme days, like Motivational Monday, Transformation Tuesday, What I Ate Wednesday. You all know there's so many different ways to share that. Make it easy on yourself. Don't always be with the shaker cup in the screen like this with Shakeology showing. Oh, I got my best meal of the day. Well, guess what? 200,000 other Beachbody coaches just share that exact same thing. So try to be you. Try to think of new ways to share, and the theme days are always a great way to do that. Always, I got this from Josh Coates training. Always share a Transformation Tuesday and Throwback Thursday. Always. A side-by-side picture of you before and after whatever transformation you want to share. So even if you have a weight loss story, share it. If you don't have that yet, share where you were, maybe mentally, to where you are now, or energy level, or maybe the mom, like one of my big stories is me being a cranky momzilla versus being an energetic mom, able to keep up with my boys now. So it doesn't matter what your transformation story is or where you were at in your journey, you always have something you can share side by side. Do it. People love seeing those stories. Do it. Always share business opportunity post on Sundays. Again, a non-negotiable. Sunday evening, people are thinking about the dread of going back to their job on Monday. They're having the blah Mondays already on a Sunday because they're not looking forward to it. They're looking for a way out of their job, or maybe they want to find a way to stay at home with their kids. It's the best time to share something about the business. And it doesn't have to be, hey, come join my team. You can make a post of, I love having the freedom that I have where I get to make my schedule and be there for my kids or whatever the case might be. Like the one I just shared on Sunday was talking about me having a tribe of girlfriends that mean more to me than anything. So there's different ways to share the business opportunity other than being like, hey, come join my team. But yes, you need to have some of those too. Just kind of vary it up as you go. Always have a call to action. Ask a question, ask them to comment below. Something similar to, if you were in the same place I would love to tell you more about how I'm working through this and finding success. And just a little PS, I did put a script on how Joshua Coach shared to do this in our files. And I'll show you real quick what it looks like. No, this is the wrong, sorry. This is for something else I'm going to share in a minute. Whoops. Okay, so be as arrogant as a rock star, but humble as a homeless person. A celebrity, people want to see everything, what you're eating, what they're drinking, what movie they're going to see. Share. Don't be afraid to share you, but also be as humble as a homeless person. Remember that we're there to help others and inspire others. Don't just, make it a show about you. Do you have anything to add or any questions? No? Okay. This one is huge, and I am going to scream this at you ladies because I am so guilty of this, so guilty of this. I have invested so much time into training and calls, and I have notebook after notebook after notebook filled with notes. Don't just allow time to be inspired. Make time to implement it too. I cannot tell you guys enough. That information is worthless if you do nothing with it. So don't invest that time if you just let it go to waste and collect dust on your shelf. So shake off those notebooks of notes. Revisit the training you have been part of. Go look at videos. You don't have to use all of it, but use what speaks the loudest to you, just that one or two little things that would make a difference for you or your business, and start using it. It's the only way that you're going to get better and to move forward in your business. So, examples of my sharing my story. Before and afters, like this Transformation Tuesday picture, I shared, not only my weight loss, but I shared about my self-esteem. I shared about my confidence. I shared about how I found my energy and found my worth again. And it had a huge impact. And like at the end, my call to action, if you have found yourself in my shoes, please know that there is a way to baby step your way out of that pit. It takes work and effort, but totally worth it. I will be there along with you to baby step you through the process. You are worth this. I struggle with putting myself back on the burner and putting others as priority. It wasn't until I invested just 30 minutes a day into my own health that I realized I was better to give those that I was a better me to give to those that I loved around me. I'm a better mom, wife, and friend just because I took that time. Are you ready to take that first step? That's all you have to do is just share you. And this is one that I shared last week, talking about being a cranky momzilla and finally getting to be there for my boys and then wanting to spend time with me. Ways to share products, fitness, whatever, without having a Shakeology cup in people's faces. Like I share about Energize a lot because I love it. It's my joy juice. Like those containers, it's something different. People aren't used to seeing those on social media, and it stands out more than just another Beachbody coach talking about their superfood drink, which, yes, we need to share about that too. But just try to think outside the box and how you can make it a little more entertaining, a little more eye-catching than all the other coaches that are out there. Okay, so I know you guys are sitting there with excuses going through your head, but what if people worry that they overshare? What if people get annoyed? Well, guess what? The way that Facebook and Instagram work, not all your followers see every post that you make. So you're not oversharing. Just keep sharing nuggets of your story. If they get annoyed, oh, well, they weren't one of your clients anyways. Just keep sharing because you have more people you are motivating and inspiring through your story than that one person who wants to be cranky about it. And I guarantee you, even that one person is watching you. She doesn't want to admit it. She doesn't want to say that she wants to be a part of it, but she's watching. She may be wishing for you to be stumbling and falling, but in the real issue there is she wished she had the energy and the motivation to do what you're doing. So just keep sharing because you never know what will happen 6 months to a year down the road of your consistently shares. She may be one of your biggest supporters down the road. You have no idea. What do you do if no one comments on the post? Like if your call to action is like, please comment below, I'm in, or whatever the case might be, and they just like your stuff but never participate in how you ask for people to participate on your post. Well, you comment to them, and this is the script I was going to show you if I can pull it up. If they like it, thank them. Send them a private message. Thank them for liking your post and that you appreciate when people support you on your journey and send good vibes your way. And then all you ask is, are you on a health journey too? That just opens up discussion. You never know what that will open up. I get so much from doing that. If it's on your business coach opportunity post, same thing. And then you just ask the question, have you ever wondered what I do as a health and fitness coach? Same thing on Instagram. If you see the people liking it but never commenting, we'll send them a PM and say, thank you so much for sending me positive vibes, support me on my health journey. Do you happen to be on Facebook? Try to get them to follow you on Facebook too. Or you can even do these exact posts. Are you on the health journey too? And then let it go for a week or two and then maybe comment back, hey, your feed is really awesome and positive. I could use some more of that in my news feed. Do you happen to have a Facebook that I can follow you there too? Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It doesn't matter either way. It's just another way of trying to get that conversation to continue go and to get more people on your Facebook. And I have that in the file section of our group too. Another one is you don't have a transformation story yet. Just share what you can share. Maybe your transformation is how you've changed your diet and it blows your mind that you are enjoying vegetables again, or your energy levels. Share your progress and show your mistakes, because people aren't perfect and they need to see that you're not perfect too. Some people scream, I'm not a leader. How do I invite to a team whenever I can't do this? You don't have to be a leader. You just have to run this together and inspire each other, motivate each other, and keep each other accountable. The rest comes with just learning it as you go. And I've been doing it for 2 years and I don't even have a clue half the time. And it is what it is. You learn together, you stumble forward, whatever. So whatever excuses you have, enough. Just jump in with both feet. Be you, be inspiring, motivate others, take care of you first by doing the vital behaviors, and the rest will organically happen. Think about what if you don't. Think about how you feel. Do you want that for your family and friends too? Do you want them to be healthy? Do you want them to find energy? Do you want them to maybe get into a more positive mindset and kind of shake off the negative? Think about what if you don't, and go get to action. Just go for it. I'm almost done. Okay, add value before you ask for value. It's all about content on your page. So share a healthy recipe, share your struggles and how you've overcome them, share about the transformation you have. Give them so much awesome content, motivation, inspiration, that they feel guilty for not supporting you in your business. And I know that sounds crazy. It's what Gary Vee shared at Summit, but it stuck with me. Share so much that you're the only person they think of when they think of health and fitness. Share so much and give so much value that when it comes time for them to want to get on that health bandwagon, you are who they come to. Even if they are not your client, support them. I have so many friends, Carrie's going to laugh at me, that go to this stupid fat camp here locally. I cannot stand this man who runs this camp. Like, I've known him for entirely too long before he did this whole great thing that people rave about him on. He's a jerk face. I don't like him, and I hate that my friends chose him over me, because I am not a jerk face, at least most of the time. Guess what? I'm supporting them because they are taking health in their own hands. They are doing something. They are staying motivated in something, and I encourage them along the way. If someone doesn't buy a fitness program, don't let that keep them out of your challenge group, because you do not know what can lead to 2 or 3 months from now. They may be one of your best coaches you sign in the future, because you took the chance to support them even when they were not supporting you, and being their encourager, their motivator, and their cheerleader while they were taking their own health in their own hands. So don't be that person. We are in this business to change lives and inspire others. Do that. Don't make it conditional on making commission. That can be very loud to others, and you'll be surprised at what can happen just by being supportive, even when you are not being supported. That's huge. Okay. So I want you to hear this. Be you. There are so many people who copy and paste what top coaches put on their like pages, on their personal page, and try to mimic what the top of the coaches do. That is not you. You are not Melanie Mitro. You are not Anita Myron. You are not Micah Folsom. or Alyssa Shoemaker or Gloria Stewart, any of those girls, you are the only you that we have in this world. And I love this quote. How cool is it that the same God that created the mountains and the oceans and the galaxies looked at you and thought the world need one of you too? And it is so true. So when you make social posts, I want you to say it out loud in your head when you're posting it, and make sure it sounds like you. Connect to your story. Make it authentic and real. If it does not bring some form of emotion, you're not digging deep enough. You need to dig deeper, because you are the only one of you, and your story inspires other people. People can tell when it's copy and pasted or when it's company quoted or whatever the case might be. They know what you sound like from other posts that you make. So don't try to be different when it comes to sharing your fitness journey. I was going somewhere with that. Even if you do follow scripts or copy and paste, I will sit there and copy and paste something, but I sit there and reword it and I say it out loud. Like, does that sound like me? Or if you see a really great idea that someone posted and you're like, oh, that's genius. I screenshot it. I save it for later, but then I make it totally me, like weeks after they've done it. I don't do it that day or the next day and be a copycat. That's not cool. Not kosher. If anything you have heard today, the biggest thing I want you to hear is be you. Be your own awesome brand of you, because you're the only you that there is. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen right now. Do you guys have any questions before I go to unmute all? Do you have any questions before I go on to your homework? Okay. Yes, Amanda, are you asking a question about the sneak peek into coaching, inviting others?
Yes, that's what that was about.
Yes.
Okay, so we can invite to yours. You're fine with that kind of thing. I mean, obviously I would plan to be there too, but.
Right. And if we don't have people this week, that's okay. I want to do that maybe once or twice a month. I do a sneak peek in the evening time with my success partners, with Twyla and Shauna. That is a pre-recorded like video share. I kind of wanted to do something a little bit different to see if I got a different response for during the day, because not everyone's available in the evening. And to be really honest, our sneak peek in the evening time, I'm at the ball field. I'm like checking in on my phone while watching my kids play baseball. So I'm trying to kind of make it work in my business hours. So if it doesn't work this week, because it's tomorrow. Hi, boys. If it doesn't work for tomorrow, just know that we can do another one in a couple weeks, and it will give us plenty of time.
Okay, sorry. They were just fighting and shouting, as boys do.
I'm used to it. Believe me, I am so thankful for school hours. I get to work without that. Okay, so here is homework for you and whoever is watching. Even you, Carrie. I'm going to challenge my own coach. Write it down, sister. Okay, so I'm going to challenge you girls. 10 conversations a day. 10. You can do it. Because this is how you're going to do it, Amanda. People who like your post, it makes it super easy. Go thank them for liking your post and ask them if they've ever considered going on a health, if they are working on their health too. Just open up conversation. You don't have to be salesy, like, hey, do you want Shakeology? It's da-da-da-da-da, and like start going down the whole benefits and how much it costs. And oh, by the way, if you sign as a coach, like you don't have to like go into this verbal diarrhea of selling something. Just open dialogue, Make a statement. It doesn't have to be long, 1 or 2 sentences, and end with a question so they will respond. That's it. 10 conversations a day. And the trick is keep track of those conversations. Write down who you're talking to, do an Excel sheet, do whatever you need to do to help you track. And if you do not hear from them in a couple days, follow up. Make a system where because the fortune is in the follow-up. I have failed for the last year in my business, and I'm now paying for it. And I am working hard to fix that over the last couple months. And it's like, I'm going hard like gangbusters this month because of it. Okay. So 10 conversations a day. And there are scripts in our files section. If you need help with how to have a conversation, or if you maybe want to run it by me before you send it off, do that. Do that. I mean, that's what I'm here for. I want you to be successful because your success is my success. Same with my challengers. When you see weight loss for them, their success is your success. It's something that keeps you going. Okay. I want to see the 4 social media posts a day. 1 being fitness and health related, 1 being a motivational, and 2 lifestyle. And you can share more lifestyle if you want. Just don't share more than 1 fitness and 1 motivational. The next one is commit to a program and do not do a hybrid. You are not a fitness trainer. Well, Carrie is, but you are not a fitness trainer. Don't use the hybrid calendar. Don't try to make something more or less than what it is. Our celebrity trainers are phenomenal. They know what they're doing. Just do what they do and you will get the results. Do the eating plan, you will get the results. Just do it. So I want you to commit. I know you're struggling with your eye issue right now, but commit to a program, or even commit to just your eating plan and share it. I want to see a before and after of whatever you choose to commit to. So if you are going to commit to the 21-day eating program, take before pictures of when you start and do the 21-day eating program. Do after 21 days. That will be your first transformation you can, or the big transformation you can share. In between there, you can share other bits and pieces of what types of transformations you have, or even maybe a fellow coach's transformation or a client's transformation. You can change that up. So those are your 3 homework assignments, and I want to hear what they are. Not right now, but like message me so I can hold you accountable. And then I want you to know for every 10 invites you do, you'll typically get 1 person saying yes. So you getting 9 out of 10 no's is actually extremely successful. So don't get frustrated. And it's the same with coach invites. You have to invite 10 to get that 1. And then guess what? When you sign that 1, you have to get 10 people signing to get that 1 worker that's going to run with you in the business. It's 10 to 1, just about any which way you look at it in this business. So don't get frustrated with the no's, because all that means is not right now. And you can follow up with them a month or 2 down the road. All about that follow-up. So I think that's all I had. I'm looking through my notes, making sure I got it all. I think I do. Whiteboard. Carrie's all about her whiteboard.
Hey, you have one now too. Well, yours is a chalkboard, but
Mine's a chalkboard with my dream team people on it.
yes. Mine reminds me of my follow-ups, so I don't ever lose them. Because I lose my notebooks.
hilarious. At Weston's birthday party, 2 of my dream team people were here and they saw their name up on my board.
Oops.
I'm like, I want to work with the coolest chicks around, and you 2 are cool chicks. So when you're ready.
Awkward.
I know. But
One of the main training that I remember from not that long ago was from Danielle Natoni, Fit and Funky. She's in Max 30. She's amazing.
everywhere.
And she went over that. Huh?
She's everywhere. Master trainer. Yeah. She's all over the place.
But she went over what you just talked about how to pick one program. She's a live instructor, so she does extra workouts herself, but she still picks one program and follows it start to finish. Because when you start trying to mix and match stuff, or when you do double workouts or anything, you're telling your friends and people that are following you that you have to do more to get the results that you want and all that sort of thing. So you always pick one program start to finish and only post about that one. I currently am doing 2 programs, but I only post about one because
Right.
I don't want them to think that. I'm doing a fitness competition next year. And so I have to build my muscle, but I also have to do cardio. But I picked one program right now. I'm posting about Insanity, even though I'm doing Body Beast and Insanity, because I don't want to confuse the public, the people that watch me, and make them think that you need to work out 3 hours a day to get results. You know, they need to know that this one program, start to finish, top to bottom, meal plan and exercise is plenty. That's why they're called complete programs. Because if you do follow them, you will get the results you need. So I just wanted to touch on that a little bit.
Yes.
You added an extra
The
A.
one who
It's Natoni.
I added another.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Nana, I can't even say it
She's
right.
married to my Insanity Max crush, Darren.
But yeah, they've done that. But she does Country Heat live. She does Size live. She's Insanity. She's all over the place. But she's a celebrity person now. But her training that day, because I have problems with retaining information. So a lot of times it's like just in one ear and out the other. And that really resonated with me because I kept seeing all these people do these hybrids. And I'm like, why do you do that? Because then on top of people thinking that they need 3 hours a day to work out, that's also more money because then they're having to buy the 2 programs to do both of them. So yes, I think that is very important. Pick one, start to finish, and do it. And that has helped me tremendously this year because this year has been the first time that I've done that.
Mm.
I've never stayed on point for a workout more than like 2 weeks, and I get bored and want to jump to something else. And people see that.
Before you
and
go,
it
wait.
doesn't go well.
Let me take a picture real quick. Y'all smile. Yay. Okay. Bye, Amanda.
Really, that's the face you chose to take a picture with?
Of course.
Bye, Amanda.